Hello Wolfpack, I'm Stephanie from Cromwell Creations, and today I'm making floral acrylic earrings and magnets using the xTool P2S. Let's jump right in. The first step is getting my laser files ready. I already created the designs, but they were only image files, so I needed to vectorize them. Then I removed the internal vectors, so I was left with just the outline needed to cut the acrylic. For this project, I decided to make both a rose design and a sunflower design, so I repeated the same process for each one. With the designs finished, it's time to head into xTool Studio. One feature I really like is the built-in material library. It provides preset settings for different materials, which is incredibly helpful for beginners like me. If my exact acrylic color isn't listed, I'll choose the closest match and slightly adjust the settings until I get the engraving and cut I'm looking for. One of my favorite features of the xTool P2S is the dual camera system. Not only can I see the entire work area, but I can also switch to the close-up camera for a much more precise placement. It makes lining up my designs on the acrylic quick and easy. Once everything is positioned, I import both my engraving file and my SVG file. I resize them as desired and make sure the SVG file is set to cut. And then I run a quick preview before sending the job to the laser. After finishing the rose, I repeat the exact same process for the sunflower. Now that all the pieces are engraved and cut, it's time to paint. I used the white acrylic paint for the rose and the black acrylic paint for the sunflower. What I didn't expect was just how messy painting these tiny pieces would be. I somehow ended with more paint on my hands than the actual acrylic. Looking back, I should have worn the glove on the other hand. Once the excess paint was cleaned away, I lightly sanded the back and attached the magnets to the larger pieces and the earring posts to the smaller ones. And here's the finished product. Or maybe not. I still wasn't completely happy with the result. The sunflower especially had paint trapped around the edges that was difficult to remove because of all the tiny petals. So I decided to try a different approach. This time I engraved the acrylic first and then applied the paint while it was still in one solid sheet. After cleaning off the excess paint, I cut out the individual pieces. It made a big difference. The results came out much cleaner, and the entire process was actually faster than what I was doing before. Here's a side-by-side comparison of both sunflowers. Personally, I think the second method is a clear winner, but I'd love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this project, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me create next. And if you enjoy laser engraving, DIY projects, and creative experiments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Wolfpack. Thanks for watching, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next creation. Alpha Steph, out.